Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be talking about the remainder megas that we do have for Pokemon Go. Now, the introduction of megas in Pokemon Go was amazing. People didn't think it was going to happen, but here we are with the megas, and they're still releasing them, and they are really slowly releasing these, which is perfectly fine, and it's good that way. So the latest one that we did get was just Mega Garchomp. Pretty amazing, a good dragon type attacker as well as ground type. But the remaining megas that we do have are also going to be pretty good, and we're going to go ahead and go over that and see which ones are actually going to be standing out as the top, including Mega Mawile. Unfortunately, it's not going to be top tier mega for fairies, but hey, there's still going to be bonuses for it that we're going to talk about. With that said, if you do enjoy these types of videos, if you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. Well, let's go ahead and get into this here. All right, so the remaining megas we do have, obviously the most exciting one is going to be Mega Mewtwo X and Mega Mewtwo Y. Mega Mewtwo X is actually going to be picking up a fighting type, so it is going to be part fighting. Pretty interesting stuff. I don't really like the design for that one. I do like Y. I think that one's awesome. It reminds me of some Dragon Ball Z character with this like long thing. Extremely strong. All right, we have Mega Camerupt, meh. Mega Sharpedo, another meh. Mega Audino, which is going to be picking up fairy typing. It's going to be normal and fairy, right? So we'll be getting a bonus for that. So it does have some usability when it comes down to that, at least giving fairies a boost, I suppose. But as far as a good attacker, not so much. Mega Mawile. Now that's the thing here. It's not going to be top tier. It's going to be second page for fairies as far as damage output going up against raids. But it is going to be fairy and steel type. It's going to keep that same typing, and it'll have a massive resistance to dragon. So it's not like you're going to be doing a ton of damage with it, but you'll have a massive resistance to dragon. Although, I don't know, it's pretty cool. It's Mawile. I'm trying to justify it here, okay? But should be interesting in Master League to test it out one day. And then we do have Mega Metagross. Crazy, right? This thing is going to be a beast, and of course they're going to be waiting for this because we all want this. It's going to be the second best steel type attacker. What's the first one? Which one do you think? Take a second. We went over this before, I'm sure you know it. It's going to be Shadow Metagross. Now, granted, the time it's going to be in battle is not going to be as long as the Mega, but if you do have multiple shadows, you will be able to do more damage inevitably than this Mega Metagross here. Next, we do have another one that we're all waiting for, Mega Lucario. Absolutely amazing. Steel and fighting. It's going to be top tier, full fighting. Mega Glade, not so exciting. Cool Pokemon and everything, cool Mega, but not as something we're gonna need. We've got Mega Alakazam. I mean, yeah, why do you need this? All right, so next up we do have, and the final one here is going to be Mega Heracross, which is going to be another top tier. So that's going to be pretty good as far as bug and as well as fighting. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here for the best psychic type attackers. I'm going to put it up on screen here. All right, so let's see. We have, of course, Mega Mewtwo Y, Mega Mewtwo Y, Mega Mewtwo X, Mega Mewtwo X, Shadow Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo Y, and it's okay. It's over and over again with different moves. Okay, so it's Psy Strike, Psycho Cut, Confusion, Psy Strike, and then it's going to be in Confusion and Psychic towards the end. So yeah, it's going to be simply amazing. I mean, it's going to be crazy. They're going to obviously make this a big event whenever they do release this, just like Mewtwo was when they first released it. All right, taking a look at the water types. So Sharpedo, that's what we're looking for here. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be on the first page because these shadows in these, I guess you're going to call them primal, but those are megas inevitably too. So you have Primal Kyogre, Ash Greninja. Well, whenever we get that, that's another mega, as a matter of fact, that we should be getting. Actually, that's another topic to say. We'll just rush over this quickly. But Ash Greninja, when you bring up its friendship, it will become a mega. Let's not beat around the bush. It's just like Primal Kyogre and Groudon. Those are inevitably megas as well, okay? They just gave it a different name. So Ash Greninja, whenever they release that, Primal Kyogre, Mega Swampert. So technically what we have is going to be Primal Kyogre, and next will be Mega Swampert. All right, so there you have it for the water types. Sharpedo is just bleh. It's going to be on page 2 and at the bottom for that Sharpedo. Moving on to the steel types here. Top is going to be, like I said, Shadow Metagross. This thing is going to be an absolute beast. Well, not it. It is now. And that's why I personally have about 3 of those powered up. Now, Mega Metagross, that's the one that's going to be a beast here. So taking a look at the DPS for the Shadow, it is going to be 21.7, and then for the Mega, it's going to be 20.5. So a pretty big, significant point difference there. But when it comes down to TDO, total damage output, the Shadow Metagross is sitting at 627, while the Mega is sitting at 886. So another pretty big difference there. As we were saying, it will be able to stay in the fight longer because it's just going to have more bulk product to the Mega Metagross. Simple as that. Zacian Crown, that's going to be crazy when they do release that. And then you do have Shadow Excadrill, number 3 for top Steel type attackers. And that's going to be Metal Claw and Iron Head. Huh, I didn't even know. That's insane. Dang, that Shadow Excadrill really just came up. Now this is the fun part here. Mega Lucario at the top with Counter and Horse Sphere. So if you have a good one, keep it ready for this whenever it does get released. But for now, the best fighting type is going to be Mega Blaziken. Hell yeah, I'm so happy this thing is here. I love it. Mega Sceptile as well, awesome. I'm not too much of a fan of Mega Swampert. Next up is going to be, so we have Mega Lucario, Mega Blaziken, and then Mega Heracross, which is not here as well, and that is pretty awesome. So you have those 3 at the top. Now, then you have Shadow Machamp right underneath those. That's just incredible because Shadow Machamp has always been the best, all right? I'm moving on here to the fairies. I think this is page 1. Okay, yeah, wait. Yeah, page 1. So Mega Gardevoir is going to be at the top. Shadow Gardevoir, this is why I maxed out my Shadow Gardevoir. These Shadow Pokemon are just incredible. Shadow Gramble is your 3rd best Fairy type attacker. Okay, I have a 98, a 15-15, freaking 14 Shadow Snubbull that I am going to max out because I like Gramble, and it's always nice to have a good Fairy type attacker. So regular Gramble is going to be towards the bottom. But what about Mawile? Where's Mawile at? Well, if you go on to page 2, it's going to be in the middle, freaking unfortunately. So if we want to compare the DPS to the best, Mega Mawile is going to be sitting at, damn, that's horrible, 12.1 DPS. All right, and then the top one, Gardevoir, is going to be sitting at 19.9. So yeah, pretty big difference in that. Okay, moving on here from the fairies. Looks like we're pretty much done. Hold up. So taking, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so I just wanted to bring that to you all and just kind of tell you what Megas are still needing to be entered into the game here. I'm personally excited for Heracross. I didn't check the bugs. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's still going to be doing pretty good. Sort of. You know what Mega that I think they should have made? Just because it would sound funny? Mega Yamega. How about that? Man, I think Mega Glade 2 was just kind of like, you wasted one. You could have made a cool another Pokemon do that, but you had to go with that one. But anyways, there you have it, folks. Just wanted to drop you this quick video just talking about the remainder ones, and I'm excited for Mega Mawile. Don't know when they're going to come out with it. Is it going to be extremely good? Not really. It's going to be fun and interesting to have it. Plus, you will be able to get a pretty interesting boost with the Steel and Fairy at the same time. So you have that to think about. But yeah, the camera up. I don't know what that's going to really do for us. Not much at all. If you're a fan of it, well, you'll be able to have it just like the Mawile. So it's like, well, what about your Mawile? It's not doing much either. I know, it really isn't. But hey, folks, if you did enjoy this video, if you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.